Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Today, we continue on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Green Bay Packers and the San Francisco 49ers.
Brandon McManus kicking off for Green Bay.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he takes this all the way back for 6. The opening kickoff of the afternoon turns into a touchdown. Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Wild Card Weekend. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes White. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First down 10. Their own 26-yard line.
First play of the game, first throw of the game. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. From the 29, here's second down and 7. Love. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They'll run here. This is Ty Chandler. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
Second and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 8. In motion, Reed. They'll look to throw. That's the trap, the tight end downfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. A run now for Chandler. Lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Upton Stout in for that tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the Niners' 49-yard line.
is 2nd and 6.
Ready? Hey, smash! 60! Ready?
Now, faking the give, rolling to the left. Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. Back to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. And this is tough here on the opening drive, because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach 4th down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd down. Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. And he missed it. It's no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game, where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Ready from the 46. Here's 2nd and 8. Williams in motion. He'll drop to throw. That's caught at Savion Williams. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one is caught by Reed. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. 65, control 80.
We are through 1 here on Wild Card Weekend. The Niners have the early advantage. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Ready? 70 step. Hey, smash rifle. Go.
Now Jacobs. With good blocking leading the way. He's got the first down inside the 25.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
A carry now for Chandler. And the strength on display rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On the ground, this is Chandler. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal. It's inside the 10. Mark him at the 7.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Here's a run. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Damn, I miss you, Justin. Singing love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Chloe. Chop you up if I'm under pressure.
Hey, cut up. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. I would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Let's go. Pass the 60, pass the 60.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, Packers.
And once they let the quarterback out of the pocket, it just became too many options at their disposal. They got to keep them in the pocket and limit the run option. Once he's out there on the perimeter, Mike, his ability to either throw it or take it in himself, it just puts so much pressure on these coverage defenders and results in an easy touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
Yellow. Get set.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. He'll get back to his tight end. That's Jelani Woods. And he'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game. And good for a first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
That's complete to Pearsall. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up first downs without getting to 3rd down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. When you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to 3rd and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Again in the air for Purdy. That's the versatile Jordan James. And despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately, he goes down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
It is 3rd and long. Purdy gonna put it up again. Someone there, caught by Kittle. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
That's caught by McCaffrey. He will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown. 49ers. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. No return here. This is a touchback.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19, Charger, 19, go.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. A throw on the move is caught. And And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Come on, come on. Hey, cut 19! Cut 19!
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's swung out to Chandler. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
Here we go, 60 Eagles, 60.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
18, Pioneer. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler.
They'll run it here with Chandler. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
This is 3rd and 6.
70, look.
In motion, Reed. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Open man is Reed. He's got it. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal.
70 range, 70 range, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Jacobs is in. Touchdown, Packers.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
McManus on for the point after. His kick is good, and the Packers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Watch out! Yellow.
Purdy. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. It'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Caught. This is Ayuk. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Get set. Yellow. 18. Yellow.
Here's Purdy again. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker. And the Packers will have great field position right around midfield.
Let's go now. 60 Wildcard. Let's go.
His drive will start on the ground. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Clock to stop with 35 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Back to throw. That'll set up the screen for Chandler. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back. Those offensive linemen, they can't help them out.
Now here's a timeout. We're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Third down and 3. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
For 19 Tiger. Ready?
They'll look to throw. That's caught by Chandler. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
Is on for the Packer field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for San Francisco.
Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC Wildcard game. He'll take it in at the goal line. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Okay, ready? Okay, ready?
The man in motion is Watson. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
6-yard pickup. Brings up second and 4. At the 27-yard line.
On the set.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 4.
Trap 60, trap 60. 70 Timberwolves.
Running from the pistol, it's Chandler. He'll look forward for a couple. Alfred Collins there to bring him down.
After that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and a yard.
18, run, 18, ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, ready?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He gets that complete as he hits Reeves. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Good for a Packers.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Ready? Viking, 18. Go, Rig, go.
Here's Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs, the Packers ball carrier. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9. At their 48-yard line.
On the jump.
From the 48-yard line. Here's second and 9. In motion, Reed.
Ready?
He'll look to throw. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he'll be stopped short of first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
On the pickup.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Ready, ready.
They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard.
Let's go now. Panther 60, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he's not going to get the first down. They net him, brought him down in the backfield on third and short.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill, but this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here we go, set. Press all 80.
He'll drop to throw. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
I'll tell you what, Mike, there's being aggressive on 4th down, and then there's being really aggressive on 4th down. They weren't just trying to get an inch past the sticks. They were going for broke, but hey, when you have trust in your quarterback and your downfield weapons, I don't blame them.
Brendan McManus, the kickoff for Green Bay.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Pushed out to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards and another first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Yellow. It's yellow. 18. Up.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
The 24-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Back to the air again is Purdy. Moving left. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Yellow. Yellow.
Throwing again is Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
So Jake Moody now out for the field goal.
A 23-yard attempt.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the 49ers are able to get it back within a score. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He's going to let back to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. The man in motion is Watson.
18 Rattler. Drag him 60. Let go. Ready.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Panther 11. Let's go.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give him 10 more on that one. And another first down.
Well, after the nice run to start the drive, why not go back to the well and try it again? And that's exactly what they do. Have to imagine at some point now, the defense tries to change their look.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's go.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he's shedding tackles left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Come 19. Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19. 70 Rangers. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. So 1 quarter remains in this NFC Wildcard matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports.
Cougar 19. Go. Bronco in Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Jacob will get it to start the fourth quarter. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 9.
19 tight. 19 tight. 18 Cardinal. 18 Pioneer. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready, run.
They'll run it in straight ahead with Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. So here comes Brandon McManus in a pressure situation. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
He'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll be forced out of bounds, just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 2.
Get set.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's over the middle to Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners' first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's made. That's Wilkes. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Get set. Yo, 18! Here we go. Yellow.
Back to the air is Purdy. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. 13 yards on that one. Move the sticks. It's a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Yellow. 18! Watch out! Yellow.
Again in the air for Purdy. He'll get that one to James. It's complete. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the 4th quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised.
And he will score! Game on! Ricky Pearsall, touchdown San Francisco. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead, now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Pass caught right side by Pratt. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 5.
Pass all 80.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Savion Williams there. Now it's going to be third down.
18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. Open is cracked. He's got it. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
79 grip. Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80.
In motion, Reed. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. They'll drop to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. In this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
Throwing now on third and long. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Mustafa. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Yellow. 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 Up.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. What a move. He's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown. 49. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Here's first and 10.
Cut 19. Red. Buffalo 18. Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton.
think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
It's set. Up.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, 49.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Outside. 118. Watch out. Here we go.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 14.
So a win here for the 49ers. They are moving on in these playoffs. They win here at home as the number 2 seed. That means right back here next weekend as they'll host a game in the divisional round. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop, pipe up. Warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as the bottom, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I would not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop, piper. Warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of Oz. Keep the money and change, we ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters, the demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through code and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop, piper. Warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers.
when came in candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know, yeah, is that your man? Yeah, 'cause if it isn't, yeah, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said, I have a proposition. Every really want to take me home tonight. I said, what's that? She said, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. So I sung how I wore when it came hard to breathe. Hit the focus to make sure I hit the notes. And it's calm and I won't blame you if you can't believe. But she began to flow. That's your man, hey, 'cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. Then she say I'm a magician. And if you really want to take me home tonight, it's quite alright. Yeah, she say, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. I'm in love, girl, is it obvious? I'm just trying to figure you out. I want all of you if I'm honest. I'm just trying to figure you out. You're all I need to know. You're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need,
Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop.
up now. Here's an update. I'm a real snob. I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my steak. I'm finna give it a good shot on my casse. She want the Mew Mew. She want the EJ. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a that band-aid. Thinking I miss, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rep if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby, I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that dun. Yeah, new house in the hills. Fine, waiting for me down in Brazil. 5, had to go on for the kill. It's 5 plus 8, you know the deal. It's a skinny leg legend. Oregonian, it's hard to meet a Fevin. I might grow me a gut like my dad. My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna be a mini baby mama? Yeah, our kids could be East African, or they could be an accident. How you rap like that's what they asking him. I was poor and I'm black, so I'm taxing them. Just a couple reparations that I factor in. We saw the Toyota Ethiopians, yeah, but I'm on right now. I wanna stop and get down. A lot of rain in my life I found, so please shut the pipe down. I need that.
As an immigrant who came into this country, adapting it every day, the language barrier, the culture barrier, everything, but you have to face it. I've been working my butt off, you know?
I was named after my grandfather, so I can't put shame to the name I'm proud of. If they it up correct, don't treat your family with honor. I don't care if it's easy for the barista, I promise. Yeah, me and my dad on the beach, he passed it to my sis while our toes touch the sea. I hope you hatin', get to do the same thing. Success don't suck, what sucks is wondering. 730 days and 32 new grades. That album got me stressed, I tune it like T-Pain. Yeah, I got the keys and these got keychains. They keep taking shots, but they missing, they need aim. Caught the signal like Bruce Wayne. Never had it all, but I built it from loose change. Life is like a white tee, baby, it gets stained. But you better bundle up, cause it's a cold game.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long, just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home, stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna
honest 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah. Better when I wanna get better. I'll get better when I wanna get better. I'll get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. Chosen one, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that it's my time. Let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. No regrets, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that I'll be fine. Yeah. And you know that I'll get better when I wanna get better. I'll get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
Just come outside for the night. Take your time, get your light. Let it
The career's more at stake when you in your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I can boot you either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the you right now.
Oh my God, that's babe. Well, alright, tryna fight in the night. Come alive, ain't it sneak? Ain't it?
That's me, part my get it live. Try to come around, they popping your tires. Hold up. 100 round, feeling like I'm on team. Playing both sides of you. Shout out to your friends. I've been going crazy, shot. I've been in the deep end. She not in the scene. She tryna go. I just been dripping my just a whole nother level shot. I got it on their toes. I put the on the road. She tryna on the hold up. I got this me. She tryna show me something. Hold up. I got flows for days. Ain't on nothing. Me and my bro like me. You know we on one. We in the spot going crazy until the sun up. You worried about that? I chose up. All in the kitchen can't get the cold up. Nigga like they know it. Double O cactus that we told us. Switch out the baddie, get rolled up. Everything hit, everything.
I just wanna rock. Body of the y'all.